Hey gang, Joyce with Skippy Cass Farms here. I'm just fixing to put some more moringa in the ground and walk down my big row, marking spots and working around well. I had planted just little sprigs of oregano just to try and keep bugs out. And this spring they have exploded. Now all of it came from this batch here. You can see where I cut a bunch of it back. It was growing over the top of those peppers. But you can also see here, not so much on this one because it's already past bloom, but you can see blooms here. Alright, and I don't know if you can see it with the phone camera or not. I'll show you on the other patch. You might be able to see it better. What are you talking about, Joyce? Talking about pollinators. And I'm talking about pollinators that you and I don't think about. I'm not talking about honeybees. There's no honeybees on this plant. But I've looked, and I think there's about 5 or 6 different pollinators. And most of them are little, tiny ground bees. Now the ground bees you don't hear about very much. So those of us are here from the south, we call them sweat bees. Because they're little bitty, and when you're out working and sweating, they'll land on you, and they don't bite you, okay? They just land on you to try and get some of the salt off of your sweat. And so what I did starting out was I just kind of walked my way. Now that cut-up job was done a week, 10 days ago, okay? But I just had some moringa that had gotten real leggy. Didn't know what to do with it. Kind of prayed about it, so I'm going to put them around in this patch. In the last couple of weeks, as you can see, those vines have just covered that entire bed, pretty much. So there's not a lot of open space for the moringa anymore. Now these have gotten pretty leggy, so these are going to be 10 or 12 or so inches tall, but you can see they're all falling over everywhere. So what are you going to do? Well, I had some willow wisps that I had cut from the base of my willows when I trimmed them. But I had actually done it over here off of the 25 willows. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But I've got some small green will-o-wisps. And so, let me show you. I did one over here from one of the ones from a planting from last week. And let me just kind of walk down and you can kind of see there are blooms all over. Now, most of these with the white stripes, that is going to be in the really round leaves. That's going to be sketty squash. This vine right here is cucumber. So I did watermelon, sketty squash, cucumber, and then I did sketty squash and another cucumber over here. Then they're all growing in together. They're growing really, really well, especially considering how bad the soil really was. I think you can see right there the moringa. There's a moringa there. There's a moringa there, and a little pepper and 2 nice sized peppers. So I just came through, and what I was doing was trying to speed up the process. Well, the video doesn't help that, but You can see that little black. So I just pulled back the hay, dug down 4 or 5 inches and twisted with my hori knife. If you're not familiar with that, I just recently got a new one. It's not quite the same design. I kind of like my original one a little better. It's probably because I'm used to it. But it is a Japanese gardening knife.